Okay, so a first of its kind event in Seattle is happening this weekend. It is a career conference designed for women of color. So joining us now, the masterminds, Aparna Ray and Sage Kiamno from Future for Us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Very excited. So every component I understand that was designed for women of color. What does that mean, and why was it important?
Yeah, great question. Thanks for asking it. So when we started Future for Us in January 2019, actually just 3 months ago.
Yeah, so you're brand new.
You're brand new.
We knew that there was a need for spaces just for women of color because the needs of women of color are so very different. Compared to white women, you know, we have more caregiving responsibilities, so you can imagine how that affects your work life. We also know that women of color are 20% of the total population, but they hold 50% of the lowest wage jobs.
Right.
So it was also important for us to think about, you know, what is it that women of color need specifically as they rise in their careers and start to sort of aim at the leadership roles. So for the conference, all of the speakers, the artists are women of color. We have just one panel focused on allyship and advocacy that has 2 or 3 folks that are not women of color. But outside of that, we're going to hear from women of color leaders from across different sectors. And the day really is designed using Stacey Abrams' sort of 3 questions of, you know, like, what do you want, why do you want it, and how do you get it? Yeah.
That's amazing. So what do you think some of the big takeaways will be when people go to the conference?
Yeah, some of the big takeaways is, okay, so how do you position yourself for a promotion? How do you position yourself to get a raise? Second is, how do you advance at work? How do you make sure that you are going to be at the highest levels, leading at the highest levels? 3, how do you build your personal and your professional board of directors? So who are your mentors and who are your sponsors? So we're super excited about that because we have we have a full list of speakers who are going to speak to it, and you know, the women of color professionals here in Seattle are excited.
It's amazing. Can we talk about some of the speakers? We have
Absolutely.
some video. I think Jessie Woolley Wilson,
yeah.
right? Okay, so tell us about this speaker in particular.
Yeah, definitely. So she is a local celebrity here in Seattle.
Yes.
She is the president and CEO of Dreambox Learning. It is a tech startup, and she raised $100 million in funding, and she has been taking it by storm.
Nice.
And our second speaker is our fireside chat interview with Natalie Molina Nino. She is the founder of Bravo Investments and the author of Leapfrog book, and it's an entrepreneur guide to entrepreneurial hacks. So how do you start a business?
Yeah.
And she does the tips and tricks on that. So 2 phenomenal anchor speakers and a whole other slew of other speakers as well.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay, if people want to know more about you, we've set up a keyword so that people can text in right now. They can text in future to 206-448-4545. But just give us a quick lowdown on like time, date, place,
Yeah.
all that, and sign up.
Absolutely. So the conference is actually really, really close to being sold out. I think that we have
Okay.
maybe 5 or 10 more tickets
Oh my
left.
gosh, okay.
You can go to futureforus.co, and there's a link to sign up for the conference there. You can also find us on any of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Date and time, Saturday, April 27th. It's coming up. The conference starts at 9 a.m. and we go until about 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited for you. Will you please come back again?
Yes.
Okay.
It would be an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.